Okay, today is March 12th. This is the weekly WeCoin or WeSet AMA, and we got a few things to take care of today. Hope everybody's doing well. What the plan to do today is we're going to go over the roadmap. Okay, so as you know, we released an addendum to the WeSet white paper. What is an addendum? It's a fancy word for like an attachment or a build on. Okay, so we're building on the WeCoin white paper. The original WeCoin white paper is still valid. That's why we have an addendum. We didn't get rid of it. It's still very core to everything. It's about the RWA technology and marketplace and the WeCoin on Binance chain that has built the strong WeSet foundation. Now, as we move to the 2025 roadmap, you'll see that we have a focus on AI. So it's not so much a pivot because we're keeping everything we have, and we want to actually use AI to leverage what we've already built in RWA technology. Because we've almost, in terms of building RWA technology, we've almost hit like a stagnation in the sense that the space hasn't quite caught up to technology. The world is sort of waking up to RWA. People are learning about it. People are interested in it. But it's actually quite hard to onboard people to RWA. For example, at WeSet, we talk to a lot of wealthy real estate people with strong real estate holdings. And they are interested in tokenizing. But at the same time, it seems like almost like a risk. It's like they're at the frontier. And if you put yourself in their shoes, in their boots, they've built an empire. They hold traditional assets that have held and increased in value. They produce cash flow. It allows them to continue to build wealth. So it's tough to convince them to take a risk. They're taking a risk with a new business model. So it takes time. It takes education. It takes the right type of people. It takes like slow growth. So we've built the technology. WeSet's technology is amazing. If you go to the WeSet.app marketplace and you go to our dashboards, you'll see great RWA technology. It's just been a struggle to onboard people. Okay. So this year we've decided to pivot to AI. The AI, we are a library of information, of code, of resources, of innovation in RWA. We are a leader, and us going person to person, businessman to businessman, hasn't produced strong results for WeSet, and therefore driving growth in the community and WeCoin. So we're focusing now on AI and our RWA. We are the only RWA AI agent on the Virtuals protocol. And Virtuals is the leading blockchain AI protocol. We are the only RWA agent. We completed the bonding curve, which means we sold out our token in 10 days. So there's demand. We are a leader. We are the leader. We said we've staked our position, and there's demand for WeCoin. It's tough market conditions. We haven't had strong marketing campaigns yet, but the people who are here see the vision. WeSet has the best technology in tokenization, and now we're leading the AI space. So we're going to bring all that together. All right. So now I'm going to pull up the roadmap. I'm on Telegram, and I'm also on X right now. Okay. Let me grab the roadmap. Okay. I'm going to share it in the Telegram group. Okay. And I'm also going to tweet it on X. All right. So I just shared the roadmap on X and Telegram so people can follow. Okay. So what do we have? Also, if you go to weset.io and hover over the white paper, you'll see a link to the addendum. So I'm going to share that too. I'm going to share that just in Telegram right now. Okay. And you can see a more complete version of the roadmap in our addendum. Okay. Let me see. Sorry guys, just pulling up the roadmap. Stay with me. All right. So as you see, if you're looking at the abbreviated roadmap, which is the one that I shared in X and Telegram, we are currently in Q1 2025. So this is the foundation and optimization phase. And we're pretty much through this, right? We're on target, okay? So we've already had a successful launch of WeCoin on Virtual's protocol. Good job. We sold out. Excellent. Okay. We transitioned the liquidity. This is very important. Okay. This is part of a foundational move. On Binance chain, there is still liquidity on MEXC and Chegeg on the centralized exchanges. We moved the liquidity on DEXs from Binance chain PancakeSwap to base chain Uniswap. Okay, so we didn't remove the liquidity, we moved the liquidity to support the new coin, but there's liquidity on both chains. Okay, we kept the liquidity on Binance chain because it's still totally part of our plan. Okay, and another big accomplishment is that we had the AI agent initial deployment. Okay, so the core functionalities have been activated, and now we're gathering user interaction and data for optimization. Okay, if you're on X, some of our communications are through this agent. So it's learnings. We had to swap out the LLM, the large language model. We had to swap out ChatGPT and we had to put in DeepSeek. So that was a learning curve because when you swap out an LLM, it's like the core communication structure of the AI at the center of the nucleus. So it took time for.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello, Peter. Hello, Mr. Peter.
Okay, let's keep going. All right, so let's move on to the community growth initiative. So this is the WeCoin airdrop. And in a few minutes, I'm going to get to more detail on this because I know it's important for people right now. Okay, so the WeCoin airdrop is the next thing we're doing. Okay, and it's designed to reward holders and engaged holders. So there's a holder component to be eligible, and there's also an engagement component, to activate the community and create awareness and demand for WeCoin. So this is in everybody's benefit. Okay, then we're going to execute the airdrop where we actually drop the coins to people. Okay, and AI optimization. We have begun to optimize the AI agent. We're building a terminal, and I'll get to that in a second, like a hardcore foundation for information. Okay, that's Q1. So let's go to Q2, which starts in April. We're going to have enhancements of the AI. So one thing that's going on here, guys, is that we're at the frontier. We're at the very frontier of RWA and artificial intelligence. No one is doing what we're doing. We're moving at the space that the technology will allow us. At the moment, we're maxing out all of the features and abilities of Virtual's protocol, which we're built on. Okay, so we're actually waiting for them to release new functionalities and new enhancements for us to build out the agent. Okay, and we're going to have an AI monetization phase when this new feature is released. Okay, we're going to offer premium AI insights, and this is the key part. People who want to benefit from our AI agent, our knowledge, our code, everything we have in WeSet, they need to use WeCoin. They need to pay in WeCoin or hold WeCoin. So that's how we're creating value for WeCoin holders. Okay, we're providing value to the whole RWA space. In order to access and benefit from that value, you need to hold WeCoin, and of course, or hold or spend in WeCoin, and of course, that generates demand and lifts price for WeCoin. Okay. Okay, we're also going to do the WeCoin price discovery campaign, where we're going to engage directly with AI funds. AI funds are coming. If you look at the Virtuals protocol Twitter today, they released information about how they're going to release AI hedge funds in crypto. Okay, so we're going to engage directly to promote WeCoin in these AI DAO hedge funds. And of course, everybody here is a smart economist, knowing that if we can get DAOs and hedge funds to invest in WeCoin, we're bullish for the price. Okay. Okay, we're also I'm going to go through some things quickly. They're a bit more generic, such as increase our X presence in marketing. Okay, and that's it. I think that's it for Q2. I'll just highlight that we're going to build a terminal and create value and demand for WeCoin. We're going to have campaigns targeting the price of WeCoin to raise the price of WeCoin. Okay, Q3. We're going to continue to build on what we're doing Q1 and Q2. Okay, we're going to have the full launch of the WeCet RWA AI terminal. Okay, so Q2, we're building it. We're going to test it. We're going to launch the beta. Q3 is the full launch. Okay. Another thing that people have been asking about is the overlap or the fluidity between WeCoin on Binance chain and WeCoin on Base chain. Q3 is when we're going to have the bridge from both chains. Okay. So that it's going to be fully, you can swap between chains. So we'll either have a lock and mint or a burn and mint. They're both pretty much the same. We're going to leverage our Chainlink partnership. Everybody knows we work hand in hand with the Chainlink team. They've been great supporters of WeCoin and WeCet so far. So we're going to leverage their technology, or continue to leverage their technology, in this case, to have a bridge between the chains. So that's going to be bullish for price. That's going to be bullish for functionality of WeCoin. Okay. And I think I will, okay, Q4, I'll highlight one item in Q4 is that we want to integrate our AI agent with the WeCet dashboard. Okay. So if you go to WeCet.app, you'll see these great RWA functionalities. So as we build community and demand on Base chain, okay, we're going on WeCoin with WeCoin, and we're going to build demand with our terminal, with our AI information, with our AI code, etc. We're then going to integrate all of that to the dashboard. Potentially, for example, allowing these DAOs and hedge funds, AI hedge funds, to automatically purchase the assets on the WeCet marketplace, etc., with WeCoin. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. And then right after this, I'm going to get to the airdrop. Before I get to the airdrop, I'm going to pause. I can't take all of the questions. Okay, we don't have so much time, so I'm going to take up to 2 questions. If you are one person with one question, you get 1 question. Okay. If it's about the airdrop, don't ask it, because I'm about to get to the airdrop. Okay. So what I want now is I'm going to take 2 questions. Okay. Anyone have questions?
Geoff, hi. It's Doc here. I've got a quick question.
Doc, how you doing?
Go ahead. Good, thank you. Good. I think I've been in the background sort of monitoring and how things have gone. You'll be, in agreement with me and everyone else. There has been a bit of confusion. There has been, a bit of changing of the guard a little bit, and I think that has contributed a little bit to where we are right now. And a lot of people, despite these AMAs, from my perspective, there's a lot of really, really confused people out there who are still asking the same questions again and again and again. So my question, I guess, or sort of suggestion as well is, like, what needs to happen from a communication standpoint to really set everything in stone. I mean, this AMA is great. It's only going to get to a few people who are actually on the call, or the ones who will actually really want to go and listen to it later on. So also in the Telegram group, I think you need to have an admin. Like, are there plans to have an admin who's available, throughout the day, I guess, in a lot of cases, to answer and just put those questions to bed. So I think communication around dispelling whatever miscommunication or misunderstanding that people have. And the second part is how to maintain that going forward.
Okay, Doc, love the input. Thank you for your involvement in the community. So I totally agree. And we have, I guess, like some headwind right now, right? There's been a lot of changes and the communication hasn't kept up with the amount of change, which of course has led to some FUD, etc. And I agree, like we can't ask everybody to be at the AMAs, right? This, it's not a, being a WeCoin holder isn't like a job, right? We can't, ask you to be somewhere all the time or, once a week even. So as for the communication, we need to do a better job constantly clarifying. I would take actually some of the responsibility because we've had to change direction a few times. I'd also highlight that in this space, like what we try to do is advance for the community as fast as possible. But sometimes we get like our head over our skis, we get a bit too far ahead, and we realize that for some reason, the way we've planned something and then communicated it needs to change, which adds to additional confusion. So we have this balance between being expedient and managing communications. So we could sort of like almost go slower, but we want to announce stuff. We want to keep people excited and engaged. And then sometimes we have to change it after. So we try to find that balance. So I think we have to find a bit of a better balance in terms of like innovation and communication. One basic thing I think we need to do is just, when I say we, I mean like the WeCet team, is be more active more consistent actually on X and Telegram, sharing the information more often and more consistently. As for an admin, I mean, I don't know if we need an admin. Nadeem and I are in the chat quite often in Telegram, for example. And I think what we need to focus on, Nadeem and I, is more consistent communication and not changing the plan and the message as much.
Just a quick follow-up. I think even if there's an FAQ or something, like you can point to people, or even the AI agent in the group can point, the person to say, check the pinned message. Like, it's the same questions again and again. So I think whatever 10, 15 questions there are, to go through the most asked questions and just have an FAQ and say, look, guys, here's an FAQ on X, here's an FAQ on Telegram. Just refer to that. Like, this is not, if it changes, then the FAQs change in one central place rather than continuously changing. So that would be my suggestion.
Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. I've got it noted. So I can move the dev team, because right now they're focused on like a terminal, right? Which they're actually focused a bit more on X, but maybe in Telegram they're focused on X and the terminal. But I think in Telegram, I could push them more to focus, putting their time and a bit more resources towards that, so that we have the agent a bit more active in Telegram. So I think that's a good solution. And also one thing I asked for is, look, we've got a great turnout here, a really good turnout on Telegram. So I asked that the people who are informed to just engage and help others as required. I do think it should primarily be the AI agent that does that, but if you could, help, answer questions as you're sort of logged in, that would help as well. Okay. I hope that answered your question, Doc. I really appreciate it. The question shows that you're very engaged and caring about WeCoin and the WeSec community, so thank you. Anyone else before I move on to the airdrop? Okay, I'm going to move on to the airdrop right now. Just let me share the new rules. So we had an old airdrop strategy. This is an example of, having to pivot plans and then therefore creating a bit more confusion to the community. So we had an airdrop campaign start about a week ago, and we asked that people fill out quickly, like just put your account and whatever in a Google Forms. And of course, the internet crypto community wants to hold people back all the time. So the forms just got spammed like crazy. So we had to pause that, delay it. So we're going to run the exact same airdrop campaign, but the reporting mechanism is going to be different and possibly easier. Okay, so we're not going to have a Google Forms you have to fill out. What we're going to do is just have a hashtag. Okay, so, and we're going to have, scraper or whatever. We'll get one of our devs to use a scraper to find the eligible wallets. So if anyone has actually already completed, if you've already completed the requirements for the first, airdrop campaign, just DM me in Telegram. Just DM me, give me your wallet and your X account, so you won't have to do it again. But let me see here. Okay. I'm going to paste the campaign and sort of back to your comment, Doc. We're going to more consistently paste or share these. We're going to more consistently share the airdrop campaign material, and it's not going to change. Okay. Let me see. All right. I'm going to share it in the criteria for the airdrop now in Telegram. It's going to be Telegram. Later, we'll share it on X. Okay. So it's in Telegram, and I don't think I need to go over it too much. Okay. I'll run through it quickly, but you don't have, it's there. You could refer to it anytime. Okay. So you still, as before, you need to hold 1 million WeCoin on Binance chain and 100,000 on base chain. That's the holdings requirement. Okay. And then there's the engagement requirement, where you have to post 3 original tweets. Okay. And you have to use some of the hashtags. When I say original tweets, no spam or garbage. You have to really put some thought and originality into your tweets. And you have to you have to like and retweet 5 WeCoin tweets and reply to 2 or more WeCoin tweets. Okay. And now the new sort of reporting criteria, so that we know who is eligible for the airdrop and will receive the airdrop, is putting your wallet and hashtagging the campaign in your tweets. Okay. All right. Are there any questions? Oh, and the deadline for the airdrop campaign will be about 1 week from now. I think 8 days. It'll be March 20th. March 20th. Okay. Who here, send a thumbs up, send whatever if you're going to participate in the airdrop campaign. It's free, it's no cost. Just have to hold, which you already are because you're here, and be a bit active on Twitter. Okay. All right. Are there any questions before ending this AMA? Okay, guys, it's been a good one. I'll be available in Telegram for any questions. Thank you, Doc, for your participation, and everybody else. Thanks for being here. It's a great turnout. Appreciate everybody. And yeah, see everybody at the next one.